Hey everybody, thanks for joining me tonight. Are you looking for a budget flashlight that won't give you budget performance? Maybe you want something that won't hurt your wallet as much if you happen to misplace it while you're at work. I know flashlights tend to walk away, or sometimes they just disappear into that void where things tend to go after you set them down when you just had them in your hand. Or maybe you're looking for a nice flashlight to give to someone as a gift, or a light that doesn't cost too much so you can buy a couple of them and just stash them around in case of an emergency when you need a flashlight. Well, I've got one to show you from the company Wurkkos. That's a Wurkkos, and that's the same as their website, which is www.wurkkos.com. In fact, I had never heard of them before, and I was looking for a company that made a light that was under $50, that was both high quality and bright. And I did some looking online, and I kept seeing their name come up, suggested by a bunch of different people. So I went and looked at their website, and I saw they just released this TS26S. And the design of this light really caught my eye, and I reached out to them and said, hey, I'd like to take a look at one of your lights for review. And they asked which one. I said the TS26S, and they said, that's fine, we'll send you one over. So thanks to those guys there. I've been using this light for about a week and a half now, I'd say. And I liked it so much that I bought one of their other lights, this little FC13S here. I bought that for myself the other day when Amazon had them on sale. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this box here. I'm going to show you everything that comes in the box with the light. We're going to look at the light itself, all of its features and different modes, and then we're going to take it outside and try it out after dark in tonight's video. But first, headbutt that subscribe button to join the herd here at WV Guns and Goats. Inside the box, you're going to find a fold-out user's manual, a lanyard loop, a USB-C charging cable, and the light itself. Let's go ahead and clean the desk off and look at the light. The first thing you're going to notice when you pick this light up is the spiral fluting cut into the 6061 anodized aluminum body of this light. It has a very nice anodized finish, matte finish to it, and that spiral fluting just looks cool and gives you a good bit of grip when you're holding the light. Then we have the pocket clip, which is spring steel. Listen to this. It snaps right back. It's got a good bit of tension to it. I don't think you're going to have to worry about this accidentally sliding out of your pocket due to not having enough tension on the spring clip. The USB-C charging port is protected by a rubber plug here to keep water and grime out. And if you plug a phone cable into this port, it's going to act as a mini power bank and charge your phone, because inside this light is a 21700 battery. Also a really nice touch on the anodized threads. You have an O-ring here to protect against water getting into the light. 21700 lithium ion, 3.6 volts, 5000 milliamp hours. The positive side does go down. However, if you accidentally put the battery in backwards, the light has a protection circuit for that. If you forget which way, you've got a little icon engraved here on the tail cap to remind you which way the battery goes into the light. The tail cap is magnetic, which is both good and bad. Good if you need to stick it to a metal surface to hold it, and bad because one time I stuck it in the same pocket as my keys and it pulled the keys out of my pocket when I retrieved the light. Up front we have 4 519 LED emitters and 4 strike bezel surfaces. The LED emitters give this light a maximum of 3100 lumens output, a minimum of 3. And it also has a runtime of 68 hours on low, 4.2 hours on medium, on high it's 2.5, and on eco, those 3 little lumens, it'll run for a whopping 325 hours. Now that we've looked at the body of the light and all its features, we see there is only one button on this light. If we turn it on, it's going to come on and turn green. That indicates that the light is above 75% charge. At 75%, it will start to flash green at you, and then at 25%, it will start to flash red at you. And when you plug it in, it'll indicate that the light is charging by going from red to green when fully charged. Let's go ahead and look at all the different modes that this light has. First things first, when you pick up the light and you click the button, you're gonna get light. It just turns the light on. Click it again to turn it off. That's how all flashlights should be. Press button, get light. If we hold this button while the light is off, we will go into the 3 lumen eco mode where it will run for 325 hours. Press the button again to turn it off. If we turn the light on and we hold the button, we're going to cycle through low, medium, and high, and it will remember what mode it was on when you last turned it off. 2 clicks with the light off will get us turbo mode. 2 more clicks will get us eco mode. So from the brightest to the least bright that the light has, with just 2 clicks and another 2 clicks. Now, photosensitive warning, we are going to have some flashing lights because we're going to go through the strobe, SOS, and beacon mode. Those are just 3 clicks to activate each one. 3 clicks get you to strobe, 3 more SOS, 3 more beacon. I'm going to show you that now. Strobe, SOS, beacon. And then just click it again to turn it back off. Now 4 clicks will lock this button out so it cannot be accidentally activated. And that's 4 clicks with the light off. If you try to turn it on, it's going to flash at you to indicate that the button has been locked out. 4 more clicks will unlock the light, and it will just come on to whatever mode of brightness you had it on when you turned it off last. With the light on, if you click it 4 times, you'll enter what they call a ramping mode. And currently we are in the step mode. Step mode is cycling through a set amount of brightness when you hold the button down. So instead of low, medium, and high, on step mode, on ramping mode, you have a gradual increase in brightness or decrease in brightness. You can set a custom brightness level that this light will turn on to. Light on, 1, 2, 3, 4. It flashed at us to indicate that we have entered ramping mode. Now if we hold our button down, it just gets brighter and it will flash. We're at maximum brightness. Hold it again, it's going to decrease brightness. Then we hold it again to bring it back up. We can go back to step mode with 4 more clicks. And now we're in step mode, low, medium, high, at a set brightness level. So that is all the modes that the TS26S has and how to activate them. Now we're going to take it outside after dark and see how it performs outside. Here we are outside after dark with the Wurkkos TS26S. The targets in front of us are at about 10 yards. Let's go ahead and go through the different modes of the flashlight and see how it does after dark here. We're going to start off with the eco mode. That is just the 3 lumens. I'm not even sure if you can see that very good. Next up, we have low mode. Medium. High. Now we'll do the turbo mode. And now a photosensitive warning because we will try out the strobe mode. Let's go ahead and see how it does at distance. Now for the longer range. Out in front of us at about 70 yards is a barn and a baler, and past that at around 100 yards is the tree line. We're going to start with the eco mode. Now we'll start with low. Medium. high, now for the turbo mode. I'm about 20 to 25 yards from the camera. I'm going to shine the light back at the camera to show you its different brightness settings. First up, Eco mode. Now low mode. Medium. High. Turbo mode. And photosensitive warning, strobe mode. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody, for our look at the Wurkkos TS26S, a nice EDC light with a rechargeable battery, reverse charging, and a good amount of light output. Check them out at www.wurkkos.com, where you can find all of the lights that they manufacture. This has been another WV Guns and Goats video. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Remember, if you're not out there having fun shooting, what are you doing?